game every year. They can't seem to fix things without breaking something else. So here we are, waiting for somebody to come out. Oh, I got a Red Bull. There's a Red Bull out there.
Yeah, that's going to be tough. But, oh well. The guy in that car and the guy behind him, I can do that, right?
Yeah, I think you just got to pay attention to who you're on and hopefully figure out who the other car is beside them. Trying to figure out who crashed. It's, you know.
There we go.
You use the map with the colors so often, it's not going to be possible to tell who is who anymore. So.
Yeah. So, sorry, Tier 1.
Yeah.
If we get your names wrong.
We could either shorten the season and wait, or we could do a couple of races with the most hideous cars you've ever seen. And get on with the season.
Well, to be honest, I mean, when I'm racing, I don't care what my car looks like.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But I get it. A big part of all of this is the streaming, the broadcast of the race. So it's going to be tough trying to nail everybody's name. But for the racers, I'm sure they'll be having a blast out there.
Yeah, I mean, it'll probably still be a good race regardless. It just doesn't quite look as nice, right? Like, I mean, we've done 10 seasons of this. It's our 10th season.
Mm-hmm.
And we have never had to do this. So that just tells you the state of, everyone's like, oh, the game's great. Like, it's so good. It's so much better than the last game. Everybody buy it. All these people come out of the woodwork. And within 2 months, they've completely broken something that they've fixed already.
I don't know how that happens.
I forgot to add that we fixed months ago. We're gonna have to redo the whole thing. Oh my goodness! Sniper and T-Money collided. Not ideal.
Well, as far as the cars themselves, they do handle a lot better. So. If somebody's saying that it's much better this year, I think it's primarily when you're sitting in the car and racing, the car responds a lot better. If you start to spin out a little bit, lose the back end, you can correct it and catch it and save it, whereas you couldn't do that before. Once you started to slide, it was over.
Ace has retired. You can't qualify anyway, that's why.
Fall bicycle?
Yeah, I was with him for that lap. Not too bad.
So Sniper just started one? There must be somebody else on one, but I'm going to ride on board with Sniper here.
It's impossible. I'm usually pretty good at picking up who's at the back end of the track, but I can't tell.
Yeah, yep.
Carson. Carson's in a Red Bull.
What am I got no sound, no wonder. Do. Right.
Yeah, just like went into my own little dark space there while I was riding on board, like, so fucking annoyed with this game. I just can't believe, like, they took a week off and then to fix it and it's still not fixed. It's like, I guess it's like better than running 2 races like this, but I have a feeling it's not going to be fixed next week either.
So, there goes Say. Just about right on cue. I was a little slow.
Oh, Spinnerman has joined. That's good news. I think he forgot to check in. Or maybe he did check in. I can't remember. I mean, I'll take anybody at this point, especially someone who's close to me. Nice. That's great, like it's one more car. It was weird. The last race, I wasn't here. Everybody shows up. Then we take a week off. And, I mean, I kind of get the fatigue of having the week off, and you're kind of like, oh, it's kind of nice not having anything to do on a Monday. And then the next Monday rolls around, and you're like, you know what? I'm not gonna race. Yeah, I never still in the swim. So I get that.
Well, we got, 16. That's
Solid.
That's reasonable. If you had 16 steined in at 10 o'clock in the morning, you'd be like, okay, that's cool. Even if we didn't get 4.
Great, something to look forward to tonight, right?
Yep. Left wondering all day. All those tentatives.
I'm riding with Quaminator because I picked him up about halfway through his lap, so I think that's... I've had a really poor time following people at this point, so try to get on board with someone here.
Yeah, that's what I did. I followed Lunar around, and now I'm going to ride on board with the big red, scarlet red Ginnet Ferrari.
Ginnet's got the Ferrari livery.
What's that?
So you see Ginnet's got a Ferrari livery, or is it just red?
That's what, it's red.
No Quaminator. Not that competitive. I mean, it's close to the guys he's behind, but compared to the front runners, it's not very competitive. Those two out front are just bloody quick. Fall bicycle, though, I'm glad he's in the realm of say. It gives us an extra person to challenge him every week. See Money about to wrap a lap up here. He's red. See Money did his homework. I was like the guys in the chat that were like, so do we have to make our car look like our... I was like, no, I'm not. Like, what am I going to do? Come get on the stream here and be like, oh, Sniper, his car doesn't match his team's car.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's going to cost him points. Like, this game should just work, you know? Like, there's no world where I'm ever going to be like, hey guys, it sucks we have to do this, but I need everyone to make their cars look like they're supposed to. Like, it's hard enough to get people to show up every week. Can you imagine if you're trying to, like, make people design their car and be like, no.
Yeah.
I'm here to race, man. Who cares what my car looks like?
Who's got time for that?
It's that simple. Yeah, no, nobody.
So, Ginnet finished his lap. Kind of interesting that he was 1,000th slower than his previous lap. So,
that sucks.
That's consistent, obviously.
Now, I haven't checked the tires. Yeah, Ginnet's doing his... I mean, I was going to say, is Ginnet doing his little mini stint that he likes to do in qualifying? Because if so, and his times are that bang on, like, yeah, that is... You know, I mean, it's never foolish to put your money on... Oh, he's got the sweet Ferrari helmet, too. Did you see that? The, like, old school logo there on the top?
Yeah. Yeah. That kind of made me think... gave me the impression it was Ferrari. I should have known better.
You know, just saying, like, if people actually like take the time and like make the cars look nice and you know, they kind of have like a theme going with their helmet and everything, like, it's actually not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the opportunity to like have some personality is there, and which I don't really mind. But it is still. It's so much tackier than just racing the cars.
Yeah, so what happened? Why are we dealing with crap?
Well, basically,
what's the issue?
I don't know, whatever
exactly?
patch they released last week, it broke the equal cars again. So now they're not equal. Remember they had a problem where it was like, hey, equal cars aren't actually equal. And they were like, oops, we'll fix that. Well, they somehow unfixed it while fixing other things. So... like, basically the morning of the patch, everyone was like, yeah, something's wrong with equal cars again, and someone did the testing and figured it out. And once I heard all that, I was like, yeah, I don't care. We're not racing. We're not racing tonight. And I thought that multiplayer cars, that you could, like, buy upgrades for them and make them, like, quicker, so, like, certain people would have, like, these juiced cars, and I was like, no, we're not doing that. Like, but apparently, we could just have them where they're just
Sniper got around those last 3 turns, and now the final turn. He got through there really, really nicely. I don't know how. Well, he moved up a little bit. Oh, he made up 3.5 tenths. I'm going to ride on board with our... Whoa, look at Seye's car. There's somebody who had some time on their hands.
No, that's I think it's like a liveried turn or something. You can unlock it.
Uh-huh.
Because it is the Alfa Romeo, if you noticed.
Yep, it does say it on the Halo.
Yeah.
So Fall Bicycle is all done.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you purposely retired or you got a crash.
Yeah, I didn't see any notices come up. All right, Seye, I believe, is the first one on a hot lap here, and he's just crossing the start-finish line. See how the old boy does. This one here is really neat to nail this to get top speed down the end of the straight. Oh, a little wiggly.
Huh.
It did not invalidate.
Sure it wasn't squiggly?
You squiggly wiggly.
That's the word you always use. Squiggly. Got a little squiggly on the exit.
Well, I can barely hear you.
Swirly and wiggly.
Yes,
Really?
exactly. Oh, he messed up.
What do you mean? How come you can barely hear me?
I don't know. Let me see if I try it again. Say something. Hello.
Hello, GP.
Okay, now I can. Yep, now I can hear you.
Huh. Is it because you were on board? Maybe it was just drowning it out a bit.
I think it was. I must have hit the volume button on my headset when I put it on.
Wow.
So Seye's not gonna take this lap because he kind of missed that chicane after the first DRS. So it's it for him for now. Jenna is up 1.2 tenths. Oh, and oh, that must have been something else because I just got another. Wow. Never really had to get off the throttle. And he pulls into second. Sorry, third.
Jinnit, yeah. I just jumped on board with him right at the end there. Sorry, I was distracted for a moment.
Oh, and Sam, as soon as I hop on, he spins. Damn Sam, I'm sorry, damn it.
Jinxed him, man.
Yep.
Curse the commentator's curse.
Alright. I'm gonna ride on board with
3 minutes. Half the guys are out there, half are in the pit stall.
I'm gonna give I'm giving T-Money some love here. He's already up at almost 2 tenths. Really like to see him have a good race. Wow, I've never seen anybody go through that chicane in 4th gear.
Sorry, who are you riding with? Lunar? Or,
No, T-Money.
T-Money.
Oh, there he goes. Invalidated. Oh. Hey, Beck.
Yeah. Yeah, you just came to sit with me. I think it's his first. No, he's been sitting with me for a bit already, but he just came back after eating, so he's actually happy on this.
Spin and win. Oh, nice. Got 2 turns left. With 1 minute and 50 seconds left in qualifying. And there he goes. Spin and win. Ooh, almost spun. P2.
Wow. Had that slide.
Yeah.
He might have got him, because that was a big wobble.
Wow. Yeah, he's got to be upset with himself for that, but still, I mean, bittersweet, I guess. Alright.
Can't see the time because we got all these stupid yellow flags. I don't know, like, are we done? Nobody's done yet.
Nope. I'm riding on board with
minute 16.
Dixney.
Dixney?
DXNI. I don't know. DX.
Dockney?
Why, you're not seen in the standings, not standings, but position column DXNI?
No, I see it, yeah.
Oh.
I'm on board with it. I was just trying to, like, figure out if it's, like, supposed to be spoken or it's just initials or something.
Gotcha.
Like Degeneration X Northern Ireland, maybe? I don't know.
That's a good guess.
Well, RC has NI at the end of his, and he's Northern Ireland.
Ah, okay. Well, improvement. Almost, well, 3.5 tenths.
No, it's competitive. I mean, it looks like he belongs in Tier 1. The pace is there. He just joined, so it's his first race here. But yeah, that looks competitive enough. Like, see where it ends up at the end and how he looks in the race. But we could use some numbers for Tier 1. A lot of guys occupying seats that don't show up. So I have to start picking some people out, because it's just like, dude, you've been at one race. Like, you can't be holding a full-time seat when we got all these guys waiting here, right? So
yeah, it's why, you know, a lot of the guys sign up for the league and then the races start and they never show up. It's like, why did you even sign up?
Yeah. I think the idea of it sounds better to them than actually having to sit down and do it, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of like a lot of things in life where it's like, oh, that sounds fun, and then you go to do it and you're kind of like, oh, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So, I don't know. But if we end up with, like, you know, there's like 3 or 4 guys that are showing up that are reserves, then we'll swap some guys around, but we need people to start showing up if you got a full-time seat. Like, say 8th race of the season, man, we're literally like halfway here, like, you know?
Yep.
Can't have shown up twice out of 8 and expect to be
pulled in the seat. My draft pick never made a race. So my teammate, it was, is it G3A? No,
Dill?
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway.
Well, that's it.
Oh my god, I think that is it. So Sadie takes pole, Spinelman takes second, way off. Sadie demolished him by the end there. 6 tenths up.
Wow.
Carson, I mean, the rest of the field's super competitive, but Sadie's just on his own. So Carson, Lunar, Bicycle, Jinnit, George, Sniper, DX, and Spot Up are your top 10. Then you got Sam, Rockstar, Abominator, Team Money, Ace, and Villeneuve starting at the back. Oh, it's just started pissing rain in the Eagles and Bucks game.
Oh, nice.
Just pissing rain.
Good.
Should be fun.
I'll be watching that after this.
Yeah. You're just gonna like pick it up where it's at, or like start from the beginning?
Nope, I'll just start where it's at.
Yeah. This is the other game too. They got their Rams and Bengals playing as well. So I like the 2 Monday night games, but I prefer them to be a little more spread out. Like if they could go like East Coast, West Coast, so it's like one starts at 7, one starts at 9. Like,
Yeah.
that way, like okay, this game's kind of shit. Like I'll just pick up the other one from the start. All right. Our first ever multiplayer car race. Yay. So the other day, something funny happened. So there's like my windows, like my cat sits at the window, obviously, like cats.
Mm-hmm.
And he sits there and looks out. I forgot to tell people not to ready up. Fuck. Hopefully nobody does. So he sits there and looks out, does his thing. Especially in the morning, like he'll bug me in the morning for food, so I get up and feed him, and then I go back to sleep. And then the deal is that he kind of goes and chills at the window and leaves me alone, so I can sleep for a little bit.
Yep.
And 10 minutes goes by and he thinks it's been an hour. So, so the other day, right? He's sitting at the window closest to my bed, and there's like it's ground level out there. So there's people with dogs, and the dogs, they come over and inspect, and they're like, "Oh, look, a cat." This one dog came over, right? And he got really close to the window. This is like Saturday morning at like 8 a.m., like 9 a.m. maybe. And he comes real close, like the dog's like sitting there, and he's looking in the window. And my cat, there's a couple dogs that are out there a lot, and he'll just sit there and they stare at each other. Like he doesn't try to intimidate them, he doesn't hiss at them or anything. Anyway, all of a sudden the dog barks, right? The dog barks at the window because this is a dog that's never really seen. I guess he's never really seen my cat, so he was kind of like, "Oh, I better bark at this thing," and it woke me up, obviously, and so that wakes me up, and I look up, and my cat full on hiss, like standing up on his legs, like
wow,
hisses at the dog, and then jumps and runs. And I was just like he got scared, but like got defensive. But like normally, there's one dog who will come to the window a lot, and like they'll legit sit like face to face at the screen. My cat just sits there and stares at him like he's not scared of this dog, and the dog never does anything like scare him. It's just so interesting how they'll sit there and just look at each other. Right?
Did he arch his back and fur come up on the butt?
But I think he was more scared than anything because most of the dogs that come to the window and visit him like don't do anything, so I think this one just like pissed him off, obviously. But yeah, it was just funny, man. So I was at the start of the stream here, I like went over to go fill up my drink, and when I went over there, my cat was sitting there looking at, and the dog, like one of the dogs was at the window, scared the shit out of me, right? Because it's just like a face looking at you. Like,
oh my god, really?
You're not expecting it. Well, you're not expecting it, right? Like,
yeah. Oh, like, yeah.
It only happens sometimes. So like, when I go over and I'm like, oh, my cat's sitting there watching the dog, but scared the living hell out of me. Right when we first started the stream, like a minute or two in, because like I don't know, I forget, like I can't hear there's people out there with the headphones on, right?
Well, Say won the formation lap with ease.
Yeah, does that.
He was Spin and Win had a hard time catching up, and here comes the rest of the field.
Flying. They're all going to have such toasty tires. Say's going to be screwed, man.
Well, he does have 6/10 in his back pocket,
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe he was trying to help everybody. Look at them. They're flying. Like, they're ripping around the final corner like full speed almost. Like, if you just got to the back of the grid, you got to be like, see, one guy's like reversing his car, trying to turn and stuff. Like, what a joke. All right, let's get going. Uh-oh.
Oh, fudge.
Oh, no. It's broken again. Unbelievable, this game.
What the? All right, well, let's...
Well, we know what we're doing now.
Let's get the... well, you have the...
The results, yeah. They'll be on the stream.
Oh, that's true. Yep. Well, isn't that special? I think you might have a chance now to tell people not to ready up. Oh, no, there. I gotta leave this. All right. Yeah, as I was saying, you have another opportunity to tell them not to ready up. I think that was a rather quick ready, quicker than we've had in recent times. So that's what makes me think that somebody readied up early. So what's your beverage of choice tonight, Arbiga?
It's a box. I have a box of wine that I've been working on for a couple weeks and just about finished it.
Nice. So I've been on this spicy margarita kick. Little jalapeno infused tequila, and pretty good. What's going on here? What am I doing? Excuse me. Beck's not happy that we have to restart, huh? I could just a little bit. Yeah, I thought I heard him in the background meowing a little bit. Yep. I didn't really because of the damn music in the background. That. Shy. Yep. Yeah. All right. That's enough of that. Well, I think I'm going to terminate the broadcast I was providing.